Alright, and here it is, folks, the long-awaited How to Dominate by Big Dub himself. The man, the myth, the legend is back. So here we are, folks. Nothing too crazy this time, just more or less a pretty straightforward gameplay. Touching on essentially just the way I like to approach a game of domination. Now here it is early on. Basically, you know, it's a simple game. I think we all know the deal. You're looking at 3 objectives, okay? Now, the key for me is being able to take advantage of the fact that, you know, at this point in time, alright, they no longer consider it a kill streak, it's actually now a score streak. Alright, now the importance of that is going to be, you know, you'll be able to utilize these points that you gain in other ways towards those streaks. Now, essentially, it accommodates my style of play, okay? And what I mean by that is that, you know, I like to stay on the fringes, alright? And now here it is to where I'm doing just that. Okay, basically I troll back and forth between A and C. Alright, and I'm not afraid to say it, I am a troll, okay? I'm probably the biggest one of all. But, you know, what can I say? It just comes natural. Alright, there it is. Perfect example. So here it is, once again with the scavenger. Now, the scavenger's a fun perk. Yeah, especially with the C4. Now here it is where I'm capping those enemy objectives, and that is exactly what I'm getting at. Okay, I'm basically just strolling back and forth. I'm not rushing. I'm just kind of taking my time. All right, using these outer edges. Okay, and taking advantage of the fact that you know, most people in this particular game mode rush towards B. All right. And that means on both teams, okay? So now this guy basically mowed half our team down. I'm the only one that stayed alive, and it's because I'm playing smart. And here it is. I wait for some help, and I see that with a cap and A. You know, I missed that opportunity, but just playing on instinct, okay? I have a feeling. Here it is. Boom. All right? Just pure instinct, folks. All right? I just felt it. Now, and that's what this style of play is about. Is just thinking like your opponent, essentially, as far as like, I'm just looking to catch a guy off guard, okay? And there it is, perfect example. You know, they're not even looking for it, okay? Because I'm just on these outer edges, like trolling. What can I say? It's like going for striper, okay? Now, here it is, doubling back. Like I said, I'm just not getting in that nasty B area, you know? And there it is, once again, aggressive camping, just one step ahead of the opponent. That's pretty much the best way that I could sum it up, and that's essentially the key. You know, it's just, you don't put yourself in these bad positions. Okay, now this game's too predictable, you know, to be getting killed essentially. Now, I dodged the C4 here. Okay, now that's key because here's where I double back, and then they're able to really lock in this score streak. I popped the combat focus, and there it is. Okay, and essentially I get 2 out of the 3. All right, and I'm working towards my 3rd. And just, you know, I don't get too antsy. I just wait for my time. Now this is actually one of the first times I actually do come for B, and it pays off because it's a GI unit now. We all know what the GI unit can do. I'm going to post a link to one of my other videos to where I believe it's Willie the Kid. Okay, if you check that one, I get a GI unit that just goes bananas. Okay, now essentially, now there it is. I finally get clipped, but you know the damage is done because you know I was able to obtain, you know, the big kill streaks now, or score streak, should I say. Okay, now that is the key at this point. Now look at this, folks, okay? How about that maneuver? Okay, totally accidental, by the way, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll take it. And I'm lucky to be alive, so here it is. Essentially just, you know, the gameplay's fallen off for the most part. I just wanted to hang in there to wrap it up because you basically saw the meat of that particular gameplay, which was, you know, the conservative play. Now at this point, I already have the big score streak, so I'm just basically throwing it into the wind, so to speak, as far as knowing that the game is in hand, regardless of whatever happens. You know, I get the big streaks going into the second round, okay? And, you know, that's what it's all about, okay? I may only be 11-4 and all that, but essentially I'm going in, you know, with some big score streaks against a good team. And, you know, I'm going to spare all the rest of the action just because there's no need to drag it out. It's basically you got to see me do what I do, which is just work towards those streaks. And the fun thing about the high streaks is when you get them, you know, it's pretty much game over. So that's why I'm going to spare you folks the rest of this one. I pretty much made my point, and you know, what can I say? It's good to be back. Once again, this has been Big Dub, signing off.